Why high-value men ignore women. A quality man has everything to represent him. He's good-looking, smart and moral. Girls find this type of man attractive. When it comes time for her to settle down, she often seeks out such quality men. A quality man is her standard of gold in a woman's heart. When men are being chased by women, why do they ignore them? That's a great question that I'm trying to answer today. Reasons why quality men ignore women. We have compiled a list of the top reasons why quality men ignore women. The funny thing is that ignoring women just makes them want more women. What's happening? Why do men ignore women and why does he ignore me? Why do men ignore women? There are many reasons why men ignore relationships with women, but most of the time this indicates a problem. This issue creates tension and resentment that causes men to withdraw and distance themselves from the women they are with. What's worse, most men don't like to talk about their feelings. This can be very frustrating for women who just want to work things out and be happy together again. Here are some reasons why. Here are the most common reasons men ignore women in relationships. For example, a man shouldn't start blowing up her phone with dozens of text messages right after meeting a woman for fear of looking nasty or creepy. If a guy you just met is ignoring you 3 days after your first date, he may just be playing a game. He wants to give you time to think about him and guess how he feels about you. Some people do. If you think this may be the case, don't go after him. He will contact you soon. He is emotionally immature. If a man is emotionally immature, he may ignore a woman because he doesn't know how to talk about his feelings. You may have said or done something that hurt his feelings. You may be unknowingly hurting his ego or making him feel castrated. Guys can be pretty sensitive to certain things. For example, when I was cooking dinner with a man, he was chopping onions. I found that he was struggling with this and it took him forever, so he said help me and then he did it himself. After that he became quite quiet. It wasn't until days later that he realized what he had done. In my mind I was just helping. In his eyes, I made him feel worthless. Emotionally immature men don't know how to tell you these things. So his course of action is to just blank and ignore you. Relationships go too fast. Another reason men ignore women is if relationships go too fast. This can be frustrating because people who seem to be all in from the start are often the ones who suddenly hit the brakes. When some of the initial excitement wears off and he starts to realize things are getting serious, ignoring you can be a way for him to withdraw and slow things down. You already like another quality woman. The first reason a quality man ignores a woman is because he may already have a quality woman. Quality men often want quality women. A worthy person has many good qualities, one of which is loyalty. If he has another woman around him, he will not show interest in other women who might try to get his attention. Quality women dating quality men you don't have to worry about cheating because you know he will always be true to you. This makes their relationship a very healthy one. His feelings were unrequited. A worthy man develops feelings for a woman, and if she no longer feels that way, he may stay out of the love game for a while. He gets hurt and waits until the pain is gone rather than rushing into another relationship. For other women interested in dating him, this may seem far-fetched, but the truth is he's hurt and needs time to deal with his feelings. He's afraid of being rejected. He assumes that quality men are confident, but in reality they have the same confidence as everyone else. Quality men are still afraid of being rejected. A worthy man may have recently been rejected by a girl he really likes. This may prevent him from dating for a while and possibly ignore women as a result. He has a very busy life. Good men have busy lives. This is one of the reasons why it is classified as high quality. They are preoccupied with their friends, family, hobbies, interests, and their careers. These men have all sorts of passions that keep the fire burning within them. He may want to find a woman to settle down with one day, but he puts off doing so until the time comes. He chooses to ignore the woman's offer until he is ready. He doesn't care, he's a worthy man, mostly upright, good guy. However, there are many different types of people in the world, and not all people are like that. Some prominent men don't care about the advances women are making with them. You ignore them completely and get very rude. This can affect women's opinions of this type of man. He has dated multiple women and has been able to pit them against each other without fully committing to one. Most people are scared of love. They may find it and want to actively seek it out, but they still feel a little scared. Even quality men go through this. He really likes and he might meet a woman he thinks he can love. When this frightens him, he quickly backs off, making it seem as if he is ignoring this woman. Sometimes a woman realizes this is his problem and she can talk to him about it. In some cases, she may walk away and he may lose sight of her. He is angry or upset. Men are traditionally taught to ignore their feelings. Women are allowed to feel emotions. Quality men are very emotionally intelligent and recognize that men have feelings too. I can feel all my feelings and emotions. When he experiences angry or upset feelings, he ignores women. They do this because they don't want to burden women with their feelings. Yes, he may have problems at work, with family, or with friends that keep him from being open and honest with girls. He may choose to ignore the woman until the problem is resolved and he can be with her again. This is a compassionate step taken by a man of high status to protect a woman. He's playing games. Player. Yes, quality men get a lot of wives to be players. They're usually loyal, but if it's just dating, there's nothing wrong with dating multiple women. He may meet the girl he is dating while he is dating another girl, hastily ignoring one to keep the other from noticing, which is usually unnerving. It is not natural for a high-ranking man to play games and should be avoided. He is busy taking care of his body. A worthy man cares about his appearance. He spends hours caring for his body. You can go to the gym every week or do group sports. They also pay attention to what they put into their bodies and make sure their personal hygiene is up to standard. A quality man will give her 100% effort in whatever she does, including dating. So if I feel like I can't commit, I don't care until I can. He has another purpose at this point. Quality men are very focused. When they have a goal to work on, they give it their full attention. This is not always a good thing, as family and friends may feel neglected. Achieving goals and objectives is of the utmost importance. A good man understands his emotions, so does his heart. That is, when I think my mental health isn't very good, I put dating on hold. A worthy man knows when to rest and take care of himself. They have to put all their energy into feeling good. This is a commitment. He supports his friends. Friends are really important to the people you care about. They are his support system and community. As with everything in his life, he invests his 100% in their friendship and makes every effort to support them when needed. This could mean that he is unable to devote time to other areas of his life and has stopped dating. Women may be offended because he puts his friends in front of him. Loyalty is one of the key qualities of a worthy person. Some high-quality men have more of this quality than others. This can mean waiting until you know what you want before getting into a relationship. They can wait until they find a woman they think they can marry, or wait until they want to commit to dating a woman. A worthy man is not desperate and knows he can find a girl when he is ready. So they wait until the right time to see who will show up in their lives. He feels stuffy. If a woman is too needy in a relationship, she can quickly push a man away. When a man starts to feel suffocated, loses his independence, and has to give up everything he wants to be with a woman, it can lead to bitterness and resentment of wanting her to ignore him. It's okay to go out with friends without you. It's okay for him to go fishing on weekends instead of dating you. It may take a few hours for him to text you back, no problem. Make sure he has his life outside of him and respect the fact that he has his life outside of you. This also happens when a woman makes a man feel that nothing they say or do is enough. A lack of appreciation for what they are doing can quickly turn into frustration and eventually into anger. He's stressed and just needs space. It's important to understand that when a man ignores a woman, it has nothing to do with her. He may be stressed at work. Maybe there are problems at home. Maybe his finances aren't where he wants them to be. Men tend to face their problems alone and can be difficult to talk to about problems, even with his wife or girlfriend. If there are other stressors in his life, when he ignores you, he really says, "I need space to figure this out." Things in his own head. When a man ignores a woman and doesn't try to get into her heart and mind, he can get very frustrated. However, it's important to understand that men and women are very different and don't have the same ways of communicating and dealing with emotions. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.